they prepare to defend their home court here at the Quicken Loans Arena in Cleveland. We're all set to bring you NBA action. With Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and our sideline reporter, Doris Burke, this is Kevin Harlan. Let's check out Chicago's starting lineup. They've got Taj Gibson, D-Wade out there with Rajon Rondo. Then there's Robin Lopez, and it's Butler in at the 3 slot. Kyrie Irving, an explosive scorer. We all know that. His rate of assists continually dropping over his NBA career. And Greg, does he need to be more of a pure point guard?
You know, he does have the advantage of playing with LeBron James, one of the best playmakers in the league. It's a good fit, I think, at this stage of his career, because right now they need him to score the basketball while he continues to improve his point guard skills.
Here's Lopez. It's rebounded by Cleveland. Outside Irving. And Thompson kicks to LeBron. Off the mark there with the three-point shot.
You know, one thing you can say about Kyrie Irving, as he's got more talent around him, he's become much more efficient offensively. Shot selection had been a question for him, but no longer as he's gotten more help.
Now here's Rondo, and stolen by Love. And now James pushing it up. No one back to stop him. And he gets it to go.
Fast break opportunities do not get any easier than that one off the steal.
Exactly. The defense really no chance to get back.
And Irving, with multiple 55-point games last season, the first player to do that since the great Kobe Bryant back in '07.
Smith against Butler. Shot is off. And Chicago will go the other way with the ball. Irving against Wade. Feeds it to Gibson. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
That is some real serious dime dropping there. Exquisite assist.
For Cleveland, they've gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. Here's Love. No good off the back of the rim.
I mean, look, no one guarding you. It's better to not pull up and try to lean it.
No good from Irving.
It's not winning basketball when you're attempting shots like that.
Yeah, come on now. You got to remember it's a team game. He's got 4 teammates out there with him. I don't think he needs to try to do it all by himself like that.
Here's LeBron. Up and in. Off to an efficient start. 2 for 3 from the field.
And a really good way to start the game. He's a guy who, if he gets it going early, he's going to give you problems.
Cavs were poised to make a huge run last year in the playoffs. Swept the Celtics in the first round, but it cost them.
Yeah, and even though they did get that sweep, they lose Kevin Love for the rest of the way. And that put a big hurdle in their quest for the title.
Here's Irving after Rajon Rondo's bucket. Thompson inside. Lopez is there. Love outside. Good, and the assist goes to Irving. Love's got his first 3 points of the game.
A good open look, and he splashes home the 3.
Bulls trail by 3. Rondo dishes to Gibson, and they double up Rondo. Lopez, and he jams it with authority.
And a sharp pass to set up that high percentage shot in close.
LeBron outside. He feeds it to Irving. J.R. Smith on the wing. It's stolen by Rondo. Oh, and a fast break for the Bulls. And so he earns a trip to the line. Officials saw the contact, and he'll shoot 2.
Nice work to get it inside and draw the contact.
Exactly. The defense determined not to allow the easy layup right there. They'll settle for making him earn the free throws.
Well, one thing that you can always say about Dwayne Wade is that he is at his best when the game is on the line. He truly lives for the big moments.
He does. And Wade has been in so many of those big moments over the course of his career. 5 trips to the NBA Finals, and he really does thrive under pressure.
Looking at who's out there now for the Cavaliers. Channing Frye's checked in for Thompson. Jefferson comes in for Kevin Love. And Shumpert in there for J.R. Smith. So Chicago going with an almost entirely new group here. Portis is checked in for Lopez. Mirotic comes in for Taj Gibson. Doug McDermott, he's checked in for Butler. And it's Brooks in for Rajon Rondo.
And for Wade, when it comes to being clutch, a lot of it is experience. I mean, it's not just during the playoffs. He knows when to step up in the fourth quarter during the regular season. Very productive in the fourth quarter from a scoring standpoint.
Now here's McDermott after LeBron James's miss. Brooks, the pass to McDermott. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Brooks.
And they've got to talk to each other on D there. Miscommunication, and now he's able to make them pay. Wade averaged 7 points in the fourth quarter of last season. That was third most in the NBA. A big part of it is how he can create his own shot. When the game is on the line, you want him on the floor with the ball in hand.
Now here's Wade following the miss by Kyrie Irving. Mirotic's shot is off.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look.
They are really doing a nice job establishing a presence inside early.
And watch, Clark, how the game plays out, because this is going to open things up on the perimeter.
Portis, the pass to Brooks. To the paint. Good D by LeBron.
Excellent. Really solid job, actually, by the defense to get in his way as he was going up for that one.
Cleveland moving it around. And again, it's Cleveland.
Man, he's having quite the quarter, converting at a really high percentage.
Shumpert against Wade. Passes it to McDermott. And he gets the shot to fall after coming off the pick. McDermott's got 5 points so far. Cavaliers trailing. Outside Irving. There's the dish to Fry. On the wing, Shumpert. Goes up on the high post. And he gets it to go. Shumpert's got his second bucket. Wade outside. Mirotic has a wide open look. The shot's good on the assist by Wade. Wade's got 3 assists now in this one. And a high-scoring first quarter. Both teams really filling it up. Bulls lead by 3. And back with the start of the second quarter in just a moment. And a chance to hear from LeBron James as he talked about the challenge of remaining calm and collected.
For me, at a younger age, I was never...
Again, just another part of the maturation process for LeBron. He's become such the consummate pro.
Yeah, he really has been. It's amazing to see the pressure he's dealt with and the way he's handled it with that even-keeled nature. You know, he's as solid and steady as they come at this point in his career. Nothing phases him. Nothing rattles him.
And so far, it's been a closely contested game as we get the second quarter up and going. And looking at what we've seen from the Bulls, what do you guys think?
Really, it's always a positive when you can get some impact off your bench.
Always nice to have firepower coming from the reserves, and they've had firepower and then some so far.
Taking a look at the Bulls, we've got Robin Lopez. Rajon Rondo is out there with Jimmy Butler. Then there's Mirotic, and it's Gibson in at the 4 slot.
Ready? All right, let's go.
And a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for the Bulls.
Fellas, they're passing the ball the way you're supposed to here in this first half.
Something else they've been able to do so far tonight is earn those tough points in the paint.
And the Cavaliers making a change here. Thompson's checked in. That's also good, so he hits both free throws. Chicago leading. Bulls always seem to be tough on the road, and last season no different. They would end with 23 road wins on the year.
And that number was good enough for the second most in the East. Unlike shooting, it's very hard for defenses to go cold, and that's why the Bulls have been so good on the road.
For 3, Smith. After 2 misses to start the game, he's on the board with that shot made.
Yeah, perfect release that time. I mean, I thought it might get blocked, but no.
Yeah, he was giving up a lot of size in that particular matchup, but showed the excellent ability to get off that shot despite the disadvantage in size.
Cavaliers shooting 53% from the floor. They're locked in.
And guys, touching back on the Bulls on the road, to illustrate how good they are on the road, last season marked the 5th straight year of a road record above 500. Incredible consistency as a franchise.
Bulls have gone 1 of 3 to start out the second quarter. Gibson with the screen on jumper. Here's Lopez, and Thompson sends it back. Smith against Butler. And Kevin Love, the bucket with the assist by Smith. Love's got 5 points so far.
Yeah, you know, here's another stat for the Bulls on the road. Since 2010, when Tom Thibodeau took over, the Bulls have won almost 60% of their road games. That's impressive.
Butler kicks to Lopez. Pass to Gibson. And the shot counts. He's fouled, and it's a chance for a 3-point play.
There it is again. On a lot of their possessions this first half, they've established great position inside.
Yeah, just getting the ball into the post has to be option number 1 for them right now.
The free throw is off from Gibson.
And, you know, guys, Taj Gibson now has 6 full seasons in the NBA, already 30 years old. Seems like just yesterday he was being drafted.
He was all alone on that one. Love's got the lead up to 3 now for the Cavs.
Great opportunity right there. He's got such tremendous length. He can just rise up and get separation for the 3.
Rondo dishes to Butler. Pass to Gibson. Here's Butler. He hasn't scored yet. That, I'm sure, will change. Lopez. And a foul on the shot. He'll go to the strike for 2. Getting back to Gibson, he was one of the oldest college freshmen in the country at age 21. Played 3 years at USC. Then he was one of the oldest players in the 2009 draft, even though he declared as a junior.
Yeah, I think the NBA is the only profession where it hurts you to have a lot of experience coming out, you know, because that's one reason why he did drop. I mean, had he been a couple years younger, with his length and athleticism, he very well could have been a top 10 pick. But I tell you what, the Bulls are happy that he wasn't. And Robin Lopez, last season, he missed about 6 weeks with that broken hand, but freak injuries aside, he's been pretty durable over the course of his career. Had played in all 82 games the previous 2 seasons.
Right wing, Mirotic has the open look. Misses off the right iron.
Most of the time, that shot will go down. Boy, the defenders have to make sure they tag it.
Here's Thompson. And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him. And Robin Lopez signing a new contract this offseason. He had been significantly underpaid for his production over the last 2 seasons.
And, Kevin, you knew he was due for a raise. 7-footers who impact the game at both ends the way he does are really valuable.
No good on the free throw.
And last season was one where Tristan Thompson transitioned from a starter to a bench role. Didn't let the move bother him and still put up solid numbers off the bench.
Looking at who's out there now for the Cavaliers. LeBron's checked in for Iman Shumpert, and Kyrie Irving subbed in for McRae. Here's McDermott. That falls. Nice feed that time from Dwayne Wade. Wade's got 4 assists now tonight. Well, for Thompson, he was great off the bench. You're right, Greg, for the Cavs last year. Even earned some Clark's 6th Man of the Year consideration votes.
And deserved it because of how he played and his impact. He actually had his best year in terms of shooting efficiency. Shot a career-high 55% from the floor.
And here's James outside. James with another miss. The Bulls have gone 3 of 7 shooting the ball here in the second quarter. Rondo passes to Portis. McDermott kicks to Rondo. The shot by Butler, nobody around. And a little luck that time, but it drops. And now it's a 3-point Bulls lead. Cleveland's gone 2 of 4 from 3-point range so far in the second quarter. James against Wade. Excellent D from Wade.
Their game plan needs to change if they're going to get out of this hole because he is just not there offensively.
And it's Rondo penetrating. Misses that one. He's made 1 and missed 2 this game so far. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Sure could, Kev. I mean, too many empty trips. They need some points.
And the rejection by Love. And that's out of bounds. Chicago will retain possession. A different look now for Cleveland. Channing Fries checked in for Thompson. And Jefferson subbed in for Smith. And the Bulls making a change also. Brooks checked in. 1:22 left in the first half. Shot clock at 5. The 11-footer. That one wide left. The Cavaliers trail by 3. To the right side. Outside Jefferson to stop the drought. It's hauled in by the Bulls. Now Brooks still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game for him. They set the pick. Shot off the pick. Good as the jump shot falls.
And he came off that screen, and the D just didn't get over the top of it.
Yep, weren't there in time enough to challenge Greg, and when that's the case, you can mark those up for him.
Here's Love, and he bangs it home with one hand.
Great assist that time by Kyrie Irving.
The Bulls leading by 3. 3 seconds separate the shot clock and game clock. McDermott, no one around him, and again it's the Bulls from deep. There's 18 seconds left in the first half. Brooks against Irving. Love kicks to Fry. From the baseline. And that one's good. And here's Wade. And we're through the first half of basketball here, and what's been a good one.
Dwayne, give it.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Welcome back, folks. Ernie Johnson here along with Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith. We're going to break down the first half action for you. It was a closely contested first quarter for Chicago. At the end of the period, they held a 3-point lead. The second quarter was a strong effort for them as they continued to battle, and they were able to close. And that's it for halftime as the second half is just about to get underway. See you after the game.
Welcome back, everyone. The second half about to get underway, and it's been a close one so far.
I tell you what, he has quite the act to follow, but Fred Hoiberg was a quick choice for the brass in Chicago. Signed that 5-year deal over the summer, was easily one of the most in-demand coaches available.
Kyrie Irving and J.R. Smith at the guard set. LeBron and Love are the talented pair at the forward position, and it's Thompson in at the center. That's the 5 for Cleveland right now. Rondo against Irving. Rondo dishes to Gibson, and the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Love.
And you can tell that pass just hung in the air for a long time.
Yeah, exactly. Long enough for him to get a hand on it and knock it out of play.
And Chicago has possession. 4-point game. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Rondo, and it's good with time running down on the shot clock. Rondo's got the opening bucket to start the second half for the Bulls. Well, Greg, for Hoiberg, it's his first job as an NBA head coach. Now, we know he played. He's been a part of an NBA front office. Clark, he came from Iowa State, where he honed his coaching skills and was highly respected.
Yeah, very much respected, particularly as an offensive coach. And we know the Bulls are pretty solid defensively, and he'll be looking to ramp up that offensive approach for that team, and I think he will. That's just run-of-the-mill for him. A typical day at the office. He's one of the more skilled offensive players out there.
The Bulls leading by 8. Wade kicks to Rondo. Lopez a screen. Rondo passes to Wade. And Gibson now top the key. And they double up, and lots of contact there. Missing the shot. He'll shoot 2. That one on Love.
Really impressed with the way Jimmy Butler last season made big strides in his game, going from a supporting role player to someone you can build your team around.
A free throw drops for Butler.
Oh, my gosh.
And Jimmy Butler had the career highs across the board last season. Won the Most Improved Player of the Year award. Really picking up his production in his 4th season.
You know, we had seen the flashes of potential in Butler before, last season he sustained great play and really took everything to the next level.
Nice job, Cavalier girls. What do you say, fans? You feel pumped up now? The Cavaliers trail by 10. LeBron kicks to Thompson. Dishes to Love. And off the left side of the rim, and it swirls in for him. Love's got 12 in the game. To the paint. And there's Lopez. That's good on the assist by Rondo. Rondo's got assist number 5 here tonight.
And the interior D is really starting to be exposed here. How many layups have they gotten today?
Smith dishes to Irving. Love kicks to Irving. And the shot falls short this time.
And another miss. Oof, he's having a really ugly game.
Yeah, about as ugly as you can have, you're right. And there's the call on Kyrie Irving. That's foul number 2 for him.
Well, they're still early in the quarter, and they're only 1 foul away from being over the limit.
Iman Shumpert has checked in for Cleveland. McRae has come in for J.R. Smith. And a change for the Bulls. Mirotic has checked in for Butler. Rondo kicks to Lopez. Some nice ball movement by the Bulls.
And very little fight put up by the defense as he made his way to the bucket for the jam.
They did seem to take the cautious approach, Greg, when it came to defending that one. You're right.
And, guys, it's not the time for caution now. I mean, they've got to be aggressive and take some risk to see if they can cut that lead down.
And now, one spot the Cavs did struggle with last year was help off the bench. They were last in the league in bench scoring. Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Well, listless and lifeless at the defensive end. I mean, especially inside. They've really got to pick up that interior defense.
Cavs not scoring with a lot of their bench. A big part of that is they just didn't go to the bench very often.
Well, you talk about the Cavs and the bench near the bottom in total bench minutes played. The bench didn't have a lot of firepower, didn't shoot the ball well, and considering they got limited minutes, oftentimes struggled to find any kind of rhythm out there.
Channing Frye's checked in for the Cavaliers. Rondo passes to Gibson. Gibson the screen. Here's Mirotic. And it comes off the front of the rim. The Cavaliers trail by 12. Irving with a clean look. Gets a very good look and converts. Irving's got his second bucket of the night. For Chicago, they've gone 5 of 7 from the field in the third quarter. Let's see if they can keep it up. Rondo dishes to Gibson. Wade, right side. LeBron with the block. Here's Irving. Lays it up, and despite of the excellent defense at that, Irving's got 6.
And it doesn't really matter who starts the break with how he runs the floor. He seems to always be the one who finishes.
Yeah, he is so fun to watch and how he attacks the rim at full speed like that, man. It's something to behold the way that guy gets to the rim.
Here's McRae. Buries it from three-point range. Now just a 5-point Bulls lead.
It seems that every pass they make is leading to a score here. I mean, that's just exquisite ball movement.
And that's because the ball is looking for the best shot, and it's really paid off for them during the run.
Lopez kicks to Mirotic. And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own. Mirotic has got 5 points now in the quarter. When you look at the numbers for Robin Lopez, Clark, they won't blow you away, but his impact is a lot bigger.
Exactly, Kevin. I mean, he's unselfish as a player, does all the little things. He's not focused on his numbers or shot attempts, and that's a welcome deal for coaches and teammates. He just wants to help his crew win.
Rondo passes to Gibson. Nice move. And foul called as he misses. He'll go to the line and shoot 2.
And speaking of the intangibles for Robin Lopez, he's great at boxing out for rebounds and setting screens offensively. Again, things that there really aren't stats that are kept, but those are ways you can impact the game. And those are the kind of plays that often go overlooked. And Lopez, or as they like to call him, Rolo, an elite rim protector, just a really good shot blocker, but he doesn't chase blocks. He just challenges every shot inside without fouling.
Jefferson's checked in for McCray. Chicago also making some changes. Portis is checked in for Lopez. Doug McDermott comes in for Mirotic. And it's Brooks in for Rajon Rondo. Wade dishes to Gibson. Back to Wade. Kicks to Gibson. The pass to Portis. The Bulls need to get a shot off here. The shot is off. Cavaliers go the other way with it. A chance at a 2-for-1 if they want it.
If I'm them, I try it.
Jefferson, that's for 2. Good, and the assist goes to Irving. Irving's got 3 assists now in this one. The Bulls leading by 5. Wade outside. And there's the feed to Brooks. Puts it up from 12. And off the front iron, and in it goes. That's 7 points here for Taj Gibson. Cavaliers have gone 6 of 10 from the field in the third quarter. Inside, here's Shumpert. And a beautiful feed leads to a monster jam.
Cutting into that lead a little bit. Way to finish.
And the basket is still shaking.
Oh, I mean, he has got power in bunches on that two-hand.
Wade outside. Gibson the screen. Wade kicks to Brooks. That misses. Would have counted had it gone in. And that does it for the third quarter. Both teams clicking offensively as we approach the fourth quarter. Bulls. Welcome back as we get rolling once more. The fourth quarter right ahead in what's been a very well-contested game. The Cavaliers trail by 5. Okay, now let's reset our lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go for this fourth quarter. So for Chicago right now, Butler and McDermott filling out the perimeter. Portis is out there with Mirotic, and it's Brooks in at the point guard position. Mirotic, a screen on Irving. Irving against Brooks. Butler passes to Portis. 6 to shoot. Mirotic the screen. Layup off the pick. And he lays it up and in.
Nothing too fancy, just simple execution. That's getting the job done when they need to make every possession count.
Completely agree with that, Clark. They need stops and really can't afford any wasted possessions. Those inside shots are nice, high-percentage looks.
The shot's good from Love.
And this has been purely a display of offense that we're seeing here today.
And, you know, it's only getting better as both of these teams' defenses are starting to show signs of wearing down.
Mirotic dishes to Butler. Gets it to go from 18 feet away.
There you go again. A nice kick out after the D had collapsed on him.
Smith kicks to Irving. Yes, and it's Smith with the assist that time. That's 12 points for Kyrie Irving.
He's been a different guy here in the second half. His shooting percentage far better than it was before the break.
Chicago calls timeout.
And injuries once again were a central theme of the Bulls' season last year. Losing Rose was one thing, but then having Jimmy Butler lose a lot of time put them in such a tough spot.
All right, let's go over to the sideline with Doris Burke.
Well, Kevin, I was able to listen in on what the head coach of the Chicago Bulls was going over in his huddle. He was highly animated when he was talking to them, telling them this is going to be a huge win for us. When we close this out, it will go a long way towards showing the rest of the league what we're capable of.
All right, Doris.
He's been one of their more reliable options today, guys. I mean, his shooting has led them to this lead.
And for the Bulls and injuries, a lot of teams playing for these type of things. There's only so much Clark you can do to mitigate losing your starting backcourt.
But I tell you, great respect and admiration for the Bulls for how they fought through the difficulty. I mean, their front court did what they could. The injuries, once again, I thought turned the Bulls from championship contenders to just a playoff team.
Here's Jefferson, and again it's Cleveland.
I tell you what, fellas, we're seeing some really good ball movement out there.
Definitely. 10 of their last 12 points have come off assists.
Rondo passes to Brooks. to Rondo. That's a 2 from Butler. Jefferson with some nice D.
And he rushed that one, no doubt about it. The D out of position, you could see the frustration on his face.
Smith with a wide open look. And another 3 for Cleveland.
How about the passing? They are moving the ball without any thought, without any individual agility.
Yeah, and it's really fun to see that kind of unselfishness. Really hard not to appreciate all the assists they've racked up.
And the shot is good.
Give credit where credit is due right there. A terrific assist.
Out to the wing. Jefferson dishes to Thompson. He kicks to Smith. Feeds it to Love. It's good, the assist that time from Smith. Smith's got his 5th assist in this one.
And whatever intensity was lacking there in the first half, you're seeing it on display here now.
Ditto that. I mean, things have really been turned up.
Cleveland moving it around. Lopez with the steal. Here's Butler. Finished off the break. And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for the Bulls.
Their high-energy defensive effort has paid off for them, guys, with more than a few steals over the course of the ballgame.
And also, guys, they take a lot of pride in their ability to rebound the basketball, especially on the offensive end. Unbelievable basket. I mean, giving up a lot of height there, but he was not to be denied.
Not when the game's hanging in the balance. That makes it a little different. He was going to get to the rim no matter who was standing in the way on that one.
And on the way from Irving for 3. Mirotic grabs the miss. Stolen by Thompson. He dishes it to Smith. And stolen by Mirotic. The drive by Rondo. He feeds it to Brooks. Lopez sets a screen for Brooks. Mirotic the screen. Just 5 on the clock. From the high post, Brooks misses. The Cavaliers trail by 4. To the inside. Thompson against Lopez. Near the three-point line, it's Love. And another miss by Cleveland. Chicago's gone 4-6 from outside the arc tonight. Rondo kicks to Butler. Here's Lopez. The shot's good on the assist by Butler. Lopez has got 4 points in the quarter.
I love the ball movement there. He put that on a silver platter. Just served him up.
Smith for 3. Once again off the mark by Cleveland.
You know, to cut deficits, you got to be making smart basketball plays out there. Taking care of the ball. It's not done by hoisting up bonehead threes like that one.
And the Cavaliers call time here. They're down by 6. 56 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. LeBron's checked in for the Cavaliers. The Bulls also changing it up. Gibson comes in for Mirotic. And Dwayne Wade is subbed in for Aaron Brooks. Passes to Smith. Back to James. Lets it go from deep. And it's Chicago with the rebound. They've led by as many as 14 points. And J.R. Smith picks up the foul. That's foul number 2 for him. Outside Rondo. And that's collected by Love.
And fancy finishes like that look great, but man, it's embarrassing when you blow them.
On its way from Irving for 2. And another miss by Cleveland. And now they decide to foul intentionally.
Shooting for Cleveland, Jimmy Butler. Taking 2 shots.
All right now, gentlemen, 2 shots. Move shots.
He hits the first one, and that makes it a 7-point lead. And so he drops them both. It's an 8-point game.
Fans, you gotta get loud. Come on.
And the Cavaliers call time here. They trail by 8. 23 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Guys, your thoughts?
You know, you like the fight all the way to the end, but let's face it, guys, this one's over.
Yeah, I agree with you, and I really think you shouldn't be allowed to call timeouts if late in the ball game if there's no chance for it to do any good on the scoreboard.
Brooks outside. And so it's Chicago winning this one. They came in here and took care of it.